Hi, it's Laura again.
And Carrie, and we're Sweet Potato Chronicles.
And we're back with another great series called Simply Summer.
We've got you covered from great drinks all the way through to delicious desserts. These recipes are juicy, light, and your family's gonna love them.
And we believe every great meal begins with a great drink. So what we're gonna do is start with fresh homemade lemonade, because when you think of summer, you think of lemonade. Since we're talking summer, you can't help but think of fresh homemade lemonade. So I've got 3 varieties here because, as usual, my daughter pressed me to have a lemonade stand early in the season, and she went into partnership with some friends. So, because every kid wants their own, don't want to do what the next one does, I was pressed to come up with 3 varieties. So I went into my garden and I picked some mint, and then I got some fresh strawberries and blueberries from the store, and we were ready to roll. So what you're going to want to do is start by making a concentrate first, and that's super easy. You just want to get 12 fresh lemons and then cut them in half and juice them into the bowl. This is something really great that the kids can do. My daughter and her friends had a blast doing it. It's a little messy, but what isn't when you're working with kids? And then you're going to want to make a simple syrup. That's equal parts sugar and water. For me, I put about 2 cups into a saucepan on the oven and added 1 3/4 cup sugar. You could add 2 cups, but I didn't want it super sweet. And you just boil it down till the sugar melts. Take it off the burner, let it cool, and you can store it in your refrigerator, and then you're ready. So then, I have some fresh strawberries here. As you can see, I've got about half a cup, and I have an immersion blender. You could do this in your regular blender, but I like to use my immersion blender. And what you're gonna do is just liquefy this for a minute or so. And so I'm gonna whiz it right now. My daughter actually likes doing this part too. Now you could leave it creamy or a little chunky. But because my daughter also doesn't like things with too much texture, I make it nice and smooth, or as I said, she makes it nice and smooth. So when this is done, what you're going to want to do is take your concentrate. If you are making 3 varieties like I have, you're going to want to divide it between the 3. Now some people like really tart lemonade, so you want to put a lot of the concentrate in. I like a balance between tart and sweet, so I'm going to add about, I would say this is about a half a cup concentrate into your pitcher that is full of ice. And I've also popped some fresh strawberries in there because any good sales pitch has to do with packaging. And if people can see the strawberries in there, it looks all the more delicious. So then you're going to pour your puree in. And don't worry if you have to store it for a few minutes in the refrigerator before you're ready to mix it. It will harden up a bit because the pectins in the strawberries will kind of solidify a bit and get almost a jelly-like. All you have to do is maybe add a little water to it and then add it into your jug. So I'm going to give it a stir. And then I've got my simple syrup. Now again, this is all up to you, what your family enjoys. If you want it really sweet, put a little in. Or actually put a lot in if you like it really sweet. And then just add some water. Give it a mix. And you have a cool, delicious summer drink that I'm sure, if you do have the lemonade stand, it's going to be a big seller. For sure. I think you could charge upwards of $1 for this one. Okay, so your lemonade stand has fresh strawberry, fresh blueberry, and fresh mint. So I hope you guys give a lemonade stand a try this summer and your kids make lots of cash. Or maybe the adults can spike it and have a good night.